Now in our 6th year, this is GabNet, the Great American Broadcast Network. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Yeah, Ramble, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, and I'm Alex, and we'll be here until midnight tonight. Ladies and gentlemen from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's the musical sounds of Stephen Pearl.
Whoa, 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 everyone loves to sing. I'm licking my chops because I just had a glass of V8 vegetable juice. That's right, Jack. Tomatoes, carrots, celery, beets, parsley, lettuce, spinach, and watercress. These are the 8 vegetables found in each serving of delicious V8 juice.
You remember all the contents of V8 vegetable juice?
Oh, hell yeah. Sodium and all, man.
I got to tell you, when I was a kid, I tried V8 because I was told that it was, good for you. And I hated the stuff. I just hated it.
Everybody hates it but me.
Everybody hates it but you. And they still
hate it but me. And you know what else? I also love that grosses most people out in this country is clamato juice.
Clamato. Clamato, I think they call it.
They love it in Canada. If you order a Bloody Mary in Canada, they put it with clamato juice.
Do you know?
I love that stuff, and everybody hates it.
It's funny, but there are terrible things in every country that seem to be integrated into that country. I'll tell you one that I couldn't believe. Have you ever tried Nescafe?
I don't think so.
No, and I don't think most Americans have. And if you've ever tried Nescafe, it's simply this coffee-like gruel. So you go to Greece, and there are 2 kinds of coffee that are extremely popular. One is, of course, the normal Greek coffee, which you get with grounds in the bottom of the cup. Okay? And the other, they love it in that country, is Nescafe.
Nescafe.
Yeah. You go anywhere, they go, you want coffee or Nescafe? And people order Nescafe like crazy.
You're not real Greek. You don't get Nescafe. You get out of here.
It's not surprising to me. It's not surprising to me that in Canada they find clamato juice a good idea.
Clamato. I feel right at home when I say, "Give me a clamato."
Really? Jeez.
You're one of us, eh? Welcome to the club, eh? From Medicine Hat to Saskatchewan, you fit in, boy.
I just, I don't know if I can go for clamato juice. It's just...
I love that stuff. I went through 2 bottles of it yesterday. I'm a clamato-holic.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's the way you've been spending
It's expensive, too. You get a thing like, whatever, a foot-tall bottle.
And that's the way you've been spending the pandemic, is it?
Yeah, drinking my vegetables and clam juice and stuff.
So how over is the pandemic now in Las Vegas?
How old the whole pandemic thing is?
Pandemic.
By the way, they say there's another spike in it, and there's going to be a shortage of alphabet soup and Gordon Jump memorabilia. So that's not going to be good.
Gordon Jump memorabilia. Really? Gordon Jump?
It's going to be bad, man. So people are taking their masks off now. I went to the gym the other night. Nobody was wearing a mask, and that was great. And I don't know if they're getting the shots or not, but things seem to be lightening up a bit.
Well, you got the shot, right?
Yeah, whatever you want. Sure, I did.
No, did you?
Yeah, whatever.
Wait, don't give me that whatever. Did you get...
I meant to, but something came up,
You didn't... Hey, you haven't gotten it yet?
Yeah, sure, whatever you want.
No, come on.
I made it myself.
Come on, you're talking...
I learned how to make the vaccine myself. Out of tartar sauce and talking
to your old friend Alex here, okay?
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Did you get this vaccine shot?
Yeah, okay.
What do you mean, yeah, okay? Did you or didn't you?
Well, I was on my way there to get the shot, and something came up,
Something came up.
Something fell off the truck. I had to go pick it up.
Why are you waiting to get the shot? You could crawl out of bed, go to the closest.
What if this thing makes you blind in 2 years? They don't know about it. It's the
oh yeah,
shot.
no, they do.
It came out when it was ready to.
They do know about it.
The flu shot came out when it was ready to. The flu vaccine. This was created in a hurry. Come on, it's got to be done by noon, Phil.
It was created in a hurry. No, it took it 15 years to be created.
Well, nobody knew what this flu was 15 years ago.
No, but this was a technology that they had created, waiting for the proper situation to come along to use it on, and that's what it is. It's not even a vaccine, really. You're not getting a piece of the thing. You're getting a thing that tells your body to go ahead and attack these guys, but it doesn't create antibodies or anything like that. So I mean,
strong like bull, very healthy. Drink Hudson River water.
Yeah,
nothing happened.
Right. You just came out.
Don't hurt me. Falling piano, don't hurt me.
You were in the hospital having an operation, so your immunity's compromised.
That was last year. I had my.
I know, but still, that's.
Look at me now.
Yeah. Right. Well, all I'm saying is, I don't want my good friend Stephen Pearl to come down with this thing.
Well, 65 is a good age to go. You're gonna go.
But
get too old?
Don't you care about helping the rest of the country become immune?
The rest of the country.
Oh, jeez almighty.
Oh, I care about me and my cats.
The selfishness of Stephen Pearl. So, look,
let me tell you something. The Earth is flat. There were 17 Paul McCartneys walking around, and we never went to the moon.
Listen,
how about that?
Go get your.
I'm starting a
Hey, listen to me. Listen to me, Stephen. Get the fucking shot.
Okay. Giving them away at Smith's Supermarket up here.
You could probably go down to the local dog pound and get it.
They get them everywhere. They're giving them away at the Clown College. They're giving them away at the Methadone Clinic. Wherever you go, they get flu shots. Are
they? Maybe they're giving you little gifts and prizes if you get it. In certain states, like here in New York, they're giving away scholarships.
Give me a new car. I'll get the shot.
I think where was it? Ohio. They were giving away $1 million a day as a lottery if you got the shot.
Yikes!
And I'm thinking, I got the shot early. Don't I get something? I don't get something. I don't get the flu.
Knowing you're going to be healthy all the live long day. You have to forgive me. They're doing a lawnmower thing on the grounds outside. So.
Really? So
everyone whose name ends in the letters EZ, turn off your leaf blowers.
Yeah. So what's new in the comedy business there?
Let's see. We filmed another commercial on Monday, so I'll let you know when that one's coming out.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a busy boy, and I got really nothing going on till the end of June, so I'm just kind of hanging out till then.
Really? But the clubs are opening up, right?
Yeah, they're opening up, so I'm working in June. I'm working in Reno in July. I'm going to hopefully work Brad Gallett's club in the end of the summer. We'll see. They told me to email them in the middle of the summer, so I will.
So have you worked some clubs lately?
Yes, I worked at Jokesters last week. I showed up. Somebody else didn't show up, so I went on to their place and did a little comedy set for the kids out there.
Yeah, and
I'm going on when I want to go on, pretty much.
Were the audiences wearing masks?
No, nobody was wearing masks.
Really?
There was one woman in the audience wearing a mask. I liberated her.
Well, here's the thing. See, if you don't have the shot and all these people are maskless, your chances are getting better of getting it. I went to my doctor yesterday, my neurologist. One of my many doctors now. As you get older, you get many doctors.
Yes.
But I went to my neurologist, and he said that he said, well, I got to put the mask on. You got to keep the mask on. We're in a hospital setting. I have to put on the rubber gloves. He said, but there's really no reason. He says, you've gotten the shot. I've gotten the shot. There's no way we're giving it to each other or getting it. And so he was kind of felt the hospital was getting a little draconian about the whole thing because we're past that, okay? But they were hit badly, and they had rules, and the rules are still in force there. So I had my mask on, and we did my whole thing, and then I got out of there and took the fucking mask off. I love taking my walk. I take a walk every day now.
That's good.
I love taking it without the mask, because when I had the mask, I was short of breath, and it was really hard.
Yeah, you can fucking breathe without the mask.
Yeah. So the first day that the CDC said you don't have to wear a mask, I went out and took my walk without the mask, and I felt like the first time, you ever went in a pool without your trunks on?
Oh, yeah.
My balls have freedom now. Yeah. And it really was a great feeling. I was happy. I was skipping down the street, and I can't even skip anymore.
I'm happy too.
That's one thing I can't do as I've gotten older. I can't skip any longer.
No, I can't skip steps when you walk up and beat her. So,
steps. I have to hold on to a handrail, not because I can't do it without the handrail, but because I just want to prevent my chance of falling at all.
Oh, you darn well better hold on to that handrail. It's there for a reason, mister.
Do you use it?
Oh, always. I've used it when I was young, and I use it when I want.
Really? Because, I may take my hand off the handrail and walk down the steps, but I want to know it's right there. So
it's within reach.
And then I have to move down steep steps. I have to move my feet sideways down the steps.
Yes.
So it's a whole new world for Al. Suddenly I realized one day I am old. I am really fucking old.
No. I know. People can't believe I saw Jimi Hendrix. That's old. It used to not be old.
Yeah, that is old.
You start giving my grandfather saw Jimi Hendrix.
Well,
What can you do?
You get a kid today who's like 30, and he will say to you, "Who's Jimi Hendrix?"
Oh, exactly.
In fact, there are people out there that are young, and they're in their 30s. I'm saying, who go, "Who was Paul Newman?"
Oh yeah, they won't know who Bob Hope is. They wouldn't know who John Lennon was. People in their 40s.
Yeah,
probably.
I mean, and it's because when I always talk about this. When I was a kid, I was always interested in what went on before I was born. Excuse me, I'm doing this to my eyes because the allergies are kicking in today. That I just wanted to always know what went on before I was born. So I listened to old records before I was born. I went and watched old movies before I was born. My father used to tell me, because he was a musician, so he played with these bands, about the music before I was born. Did I just lose your audio here? Yes, I lost your audio. What are you doing? Now I can't hear you. Now I can't hear you because you keep playing with that. Here, let me do something here. Maybe I can do it. Ask to unmute.
Unmute.
Oh, there you go.
I'm back.
What were you doing?
Shit. Hold on. God damn it.
What?
Oh, wait, you there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why do you keep playing with the phone?
Because you got cut off when the phone rang.
Oh, geez. Can't you put that thing on some kind of hold so that it won't ring while you're talking to me?
I don't know how to do that.
You gotta have something.
Found somebody who can fix my desktop computer for $50.
You found somebody?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it there like within the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks from now.
Why don't you take it right now?
I don't want to take it right now.
Oh, in fact, while you do it, take it right now and get your vaccination.
Oh, okay, sure, okay, I'll do that. Not today.
So I still have 2 more weeks of having to talk to you like this, huh?
Today's one day.
I wouldn't even charge you $50 if I was there.
Well, I wish you were here. You do it for nothing. You probably do it quicker than the guy's going to
do. All you do is you reformat the hard drive, which wipes everything off your hard drive, and then you got to reinstall the operating system, which usually it'll talk you through it. Yeah. And you install a new operating system, and since you didn't have anything on there you really cared about, you're good to go. Nothing. You put in a new password. See, what the problem was, folks, in case you don't remember, in the last episode of What's Happening with Stephen Pearl, Stephen was couldn't use his computer because he forgot his password, or whatever his password was.
It just wouldn't let me on with it.
Wouldn't let you on with it. Now, You know, it could have been something as simple as, did you have a keyboard?
Yes, everybody has a keyboard.
The keyboard could have gone slightly bad, and when you put in your letters, it was putting them in wrong.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it
I
could
would
even
just like a password because I'm the only one using it. So
well,
I need a password.
yeah, but if you have a like I have here, folks, a keypad. I actually ordered 2 of these because I keep dropping water in it, and with water,
yeah.
it changes everything. Whatever I type, it won't type. If I put in my password, it puts it in all wrong because it doesn't accept that that's what the letter is. So it could be something as simple as that, you know.
I don't know.
But I'm not there. I'm not there, which is lucky for me because I hate Las Vegas. I don't hate it. You know, I can take Las Vegas for about 2 days, and that's it.
I never thought I liked living here, but I really wouldn't want to be anywhere else at the moment. In New York, you feel about Las Vegas like I feel about New York. So,
well, I don't love New York. I would get out of here tomorrow if it weren't for my wife. You know, she got a good job here.
Yeah.
I'm kind of her pimp, so I go, the bitch is out making me money today. And she also has all her friends here. So when I talk about moving out of the city, moving to another part of the country or whatever, even moving to another country, she goes live it. I can't do that. I'm
Never see the Leibowitz again.
You know, but she Zooms most of her friends anyway.
Yeah, you know, we can be anywhere.
She talks to her best girlfriend every day at 3 o'clock on FaceTime. And they just blah, 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 blah. She hasn't, you know, she's seen her maybe twice in a year, but it's not like she hasn't seen her. It's not like I haven't seen you. You know, I have my friend Shecky. I talk to him about once a week with video. And I go, you know, I haven't missed him because there's a kind of a physical contact here.
Yeah.
Of sorts. So, you know, oh man, I hate these allergies.
Yeah.
God, they're driving me fucking nuts.
New York allergies.
Yeah, so you're still married, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
What do you mean you think so?
Yeah, we're still together. She's in California.
You know, I love you. You are the most, what's the word I'm looking for? You're the most non-committal human being on just about everything. Well, in 2 weeks I'm gonna get my computer fixed. Maybe I'll get the vaccination. I think I'm still married. I mean, is there anything that you can say is definite in your life right now?
I'm breathing right now, so you know that's good.
Well, hail.
Got babies.
You got babies.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, the cats always hang out with you.
Oh, where else are they gonna go? I'm the only one they trust.
Yeah, how many rooms is that apartment?
Not counting the big closet, not counting the bathroom. I got 2 rooms here, plus a kitchen area.
So you got a living room, right?
Yeah.
Kitchen. That's very nice.
The living room is pretty much theirs. I'm usually in the bedroom because that's where the TV is.
Yeah, well, I'm usually wherever the TV is too.
Exactly. You got to be in front of the TV.
But I try to not watch it too much. I
have it on, but I don't watch too much of it.
What do you watch when it's on?
When it's on, I like the news. Yeah, especially the local news. They show you all the car accidents and the fights that people got into here. So the drunken brawls. So that's fun.
Yeah.
And let's see. Then at 4 o'clock, I watch an hour of the Munsters. I never miss the Munsters because I'm a huge Al Lewis fan. Although I will always remember him more as Leo Schnauzer than Grandpa Munster.
I will always remember him. Well, I got to know him later on in the years, you know, and he was the smartest guy I've ever known.
I thought he was. I didn't know.
I met him once. I don't know, earlier on in my career. Okay, and then I met up with him later on in my career. So a span of maybe 15 years had passed, and I went up to him and I said, "Hi, I just want to introduce myself." "Oh, you're Alex Bennett."
Yeah.
He remembered me after 15 years.
He had a good memory, you dope.
Well, you know, his big deal was not being on the Munsters and not being on sitcoms and not being in vaudeville, which I think he was in, but as a basketball scout, something like that. Did you know that?
Was he a basketball scout?
He was a sports scout. I think it was for basketball.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And
Was this before the fame? Or was
no, this was later on in life. This
Later
was
on,
after
wow.
the Munsters, after Car 54, Where Are You?
Gee.
All those things, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
I like the way you put the ball through that hoop, you big dope. How'd you like to play for the Nets?
And really, really smart. You just didn't want to get too close to him because he spit a lot when he talked.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, he's one of those spitters, you know.
No, I don't like spitters.
You know, but
stand by him.
how old was he when he died? Do you know?
Some say he was born in 1910, and other reports say he was born in 1924. He had an old face when he was young, so it's hard to tell. So he might have been in his 90s or something.
He was even non-committal about his age.
Yeah, exactly. I like that.
Well, yeah, I mean,
non-committal Jews.
yeah, but I mean, he was. Everybody loved Al. You know, there's
How could
something
you not
about
like
Al
Al
that was
Lewis?
just you loved him. He was cool. He was cool.
He's the best.
Now,
Often
people
before
out
that.
there. Now, there are kids out there listening. No, there aren't kids listening. Fuck it. Why do I need to tell them?
There's no way.
But there are people who wonder who Al Lewis was, and they're
Look
only
it
in
up.
their
Go on,
50s.
Google it.
He was on the Munsters. He was Grandpa Munster. He was on Car 54, Where Are You? Before that
Yep.
with Fred Gwynn.
Leo Schnauzer.
Leo Schnauzer. And what did he do? Would he do any sitcoms after that?
I don't. He'd appear on some, but he didn't star on any.
Yeah. But he was really cool. I really
Oh,
liked
he's
him.
right there. I always want to smoke a joint with him.
Yeah, great guy.
Never got to. Never will. Poor
Well,
me.
listen, time for us to shuffle along here.
Well, good night, folks.
But-
We'll see you next week.
Good talking to you again. And by the time I see you next, here's your homework assignment.
Okay.
Get a
the
fucking
shot.
vaccination.
All right.
No, I want a committal from you. I don't want, all right. Now, committal. You're going to get a vaccine, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I do what he says. Do what you say.
Sure. I'm going to do
Let me
it.
know
sure.
what you say. What do you know? What do you say?
Sure.
What
I'm
do you
going to
know?
get it. I'm going to get a vaccination. Hey, your cat's going to get a vaccination before you.
Vaccination?
Which one is that? Is that a Siamese?
I am. He's the
Oh
firstborn.
yeah. Oh, I love Siamese cats.
He's beautiful.
Oh. How old is he?
I think we got him when he was a baby, and oh man, he's 9 years old already.
Wow. Yeah.
Jeez.
I had a Siamese that lived to be what, 18, 19?
Oh, that'll be great. I hope I keel over before he does.
Yeah. Well, that's
Maybe you
horrible.
can take care
The
of
good
him.
thing about having pets is it's a wonderful thing. See, they're
Oh, it is.
wonderful.
It feels-
It's
it
warm,
is.
and
It feels
you
good
you
to pet
create
an
a
animal.
bond with them. And the bad thing about it is, okay, they die eventually, and you got to put up with that. You know,
It sucks, Dick, but what can you do?
you get really sad, and it's like the
Get sad.
passing of a dear friend. You know.
Well, George Carlin had a bit where you get a dog and it dies, but it's cool because you can go to the pet shop with the dead dog, throw it on the counter, and go, "That was great, man. Give me another one just like it."
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's Stephen Pearl. See you in a couple of weeks, okay, Stephen?
Okay, sure. Fully vaccinated, computerized, and everything.
Yeah, sure, I bet. This is Stephen Pearl. Bye-bye.
Now in our 6th year, this is GabNet, the Great American Broadcast Network. Talk like you've never heard it before.
Yeah. Here we go, folks. Another ramble. And we're going to have some people here call a citizen panel. And hopefully they will all be joining us tonight. And we'll see what's up with them. So let's... what the hell? Let's go to them. Let me see here. Admit all. All right. If I push that, I start admitting all these people, and they should start coming up. Unfortunately, I've got to change the view here to gallery so it looks better. And boy, your picture's very bright, Steve.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. Hold on.
Yeah. And of course, Jeffrey has the same problem he has every night, and he just signed off. One night I want to see Jeff just, come on, no problems. Anyway. Hey, Charlie, how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
For an old man.
For an old man, yeah. By the way, I noticed you were saying that we have more cases now again. We're getting more.
We're back. Last 2 days have been over 1,000 deaths.
So we're getting more infectious now.
I don't know. It's just really bizarre. We went almost a month without being over 1,000.
Really?
The rest of the day. Yeah.
Really? Because New York is
We
down.
got 2 in a row.
New York today was down to 10. So that's pretty good, you know. And our infection rate is somewhere like about 0.56 or something like that. So we're pretty good, you know. But I don't know what's happening. Is it Texas? What states? Do you know?
No, I just look at the U.S. and I look at Texas. Texas had 49 deaths today.
Yeah, now they've got a smaller population than we do here in New York, so they should be.
Oh no!
Interrupted, shut down.
Oh, here we go again.
No, Texas is second after California.
Wait, hold on a second.
US interrupted, shut down.
What?
Whoa, what's shutting down?
No, he's got something on that's speaking to him. You know, that's reading the screen or something. Well, it apparently stopped, Jeff.
It did?
I don't know.
Yeah.
On your computer, just click on something.
I just took that off.
Yeah.
How's it now?
That's fine. Yeah, it's good. You're fine.
Now, what I did to stop it, I don't know.
I don't know.
It seems to happen every day.
Well, you should ask your wife about that because she's good at that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. That's fine. Gee, where's Alan? Alan's not here. Brian's
He's
not
supposed to be here tonight.
Yeah, he's supposed to be here tonight.
Mm.
Anyway, be that as it may. Oh, here comes Alan. I see. Here he is. There he is. Why? Actually, why did I even bring that up? It wouldn't, you know. Last night we had more people watching this show than when we have Alan on. So,
Got a lot of friends.
by the way, I got to be nice to Alan. Alan sent me this, right? You sent me this, right?
What is it?
This goop.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's for hand exercise. This is the soft one I've got.
Oh, yeah. I didn't send that to you.
You didn't send it to me?
No, probably Phil. He was talking about sending it to you.
Oh, really? Because all I know is I get these things and it says to Alex Bennett Schwarzman, but it doesn't say who it's from.
Yeah, well.
But here it is. And that
Phil told you that he was going to send you one.
Oh, this was the stuff he suggested. I thought you had suggested it. Yeah.
It's okay.
And it comes in different styles and shapes. I'm using this only because there's a green one, and if I did that, it would disappear. Because of our...
So I watched the show last night at 2 in the morning when I got home.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why you had so many people is you were showing all those people that wanted to be your friends on Facebook. Some of those women were really beautiful.
Well, I mean, they have to be. That's their profession.
Yeah.
You know? But I get those. If I go under 500,000 people on my Facebook page, all of a sudden, that's all I get. You know? And that's why I always beg people, please friend me on Facebook because I don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
You know.
So you talked about where Phil was taking a bunch of guns to Pahrump. The hat that I'm wearing is where he's going. It's I'm also a member, but I won't be going anytime soon. It's called Front Sight, and it's a shooting school in Pahrump.
A shooting school. That's very nice. You get to learn how to shoot people.
Well, that's actually what it's geared towards.
Yeah. Too bad that guy in San Jose didn't go to that school. He might have been able to kill more people.
Maybe. It's about self-defense and not about killing a bunch of people innocently.
Yeah, but you know what? One man's self-defense is another man's aggressiveness.
I guess you don't even have to go to school in Texas anymore or anything. They just walk into the store, pluck the money down, walk away.
No waiting list, no nothing. Just walk in and buy one.
Buy a gun and start shooting.
Yep.
Well, we'll see what happens in Texas. If the homicide rate goes way up, then we will know that was not a smart move.
Well, the homicide rate was always high in Houston, especially in the days when I was there, because they had, you could literally walk around with sidearms.
Yep.
And so on Saturday night, people would go into bars, get drunk. They had guns with them, and they'd start shooting up the place and killing each other. And when I was at this radio station, they were doing the news. There was a guy there, Richard Dobbin, who was the newsman, and I said to him once, I read that there's a lot of deaths and stuff over the weekend in bars and so on. Why don't you ever report them? He says, oh, that's just common here in Houston.
Yeah, that's just
so it's not news.
It's common.
Yeah, it's not news. So what the hell, But anyway, Phil was going down there like an army with all this stuff in the trunk of his car. I would imagine if the police stopped him, they'd stop him for a while. Because he'd have to, explain.
In California, you gotta lock the firearms up in a locked container, unloaded, with the ammo or magazines in a separate area from it. Yeah, I don't know what Nevada laws are as far as carrying guns in your car, but so he got a little lost getting there. Well, he took the wrong turn. He got there. It took him a lot longer, and he was pretty frustrated. So that's what happens when you have a GPS that he hasn't updated since 2011.
Oh, really? He couldn't find his way down there?
Well, if he'd followed my directions, because I drive to Vegas every year usually, I would have got him there. But he took the route, and after 2 hours of the windy road going through Death Valley, he wasn't too happy. And so, but he unstressed a lot easier than I would have. So.
Yeah.
And he's got his girlfriend with him, and so she'll keep him company.
Mm-hmm. We forget he does have a girlfriend, but then again, so did Hitler. So it's... Yeah.
That's got to be the answer of the day.
Yeah. And Kathleen is here. Kathleen, hello. Good evening.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
How is everything in Guadalajara?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect.
Oh boy.
I know. Boo-hoo for me.
But yeah, big boo-hoo. Yeah. I got to find myself a place in the country. That's what I got to do.
Yes.
But then the Marjorie says to me, well, how am I going to see all my girlfriends? She sees them every day on Zoom. She hasn't seen them in a year. With Zoom and things like that. Just as long as we've got a good internet connection.
That's all you need.
I can do this show, and she can see her girlfriends.
Yeah.
Well, how am I gonna make money and whatever? Well, keep your job. Just do it remotely. We're used to that now.
Totally.
So anyway,
it's supposed to be a heat wave in the Bay Area starting Sunday.
Really?
Good for them.
It's supposed to get cooler here.
Hopefully it'll snow in New York.
Yeah, but a heat wave in the Bay Area in San Francisco is like 80 degrees. What are you looking down at?
I'm texting a Solano County lieutenant that I know, sheriff's lieutenant.
I'm sorry for bothering you.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm fine, thanks.
By the way, you look good now, Trucker Steve. I don't know what all that brightness was, but you're fine now. You look terrific.
He's pretty bright now. It's looking good, though.
Are we going to get some other callers here? Come on.
Yeah.
Well,
why don't you put some of that women up there again or something? Maybe it was me not being here.
Well, I mean, that could have something to do with it.
Sure.
But we.
Yeah, I heard you at the end of the show say maybe we had more callers. Maybe you ought to ask Alan not to call. And Brian said, "Now be nice."
Yeah. And then Brian's not here tonight. Yeah, thanks a lot, Brian.
He gets on a little late. Oh, it's Thursday,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. Doesn't he have movie night or work late night or something?
I don't know. Everybody's got something lately. I'm thinking of bringing of stopping this daily show. Maybe doing it once a week or something.
Yeah.
Then what would that do with my evenings?
Yeah. What would you? Well, you're gonna have. You said you're gonna have baseball soon.
Yeah, July.
July. Yeah. How many nights a week is that going to take from you?
It depends. I'll sign up for 2 nights, but we'll see how many I end up working.
Yeah. Now, what time is it?
And my husband, Tony, is very busy.
Your husband, Tony, is very busy?
Yes.
Yeah. You mean Tony, our Tony.
My Tony.
Oh, your what do you mean your Tony? Hold on a second.
My Tony.
What do you mean
She's
you're
married,
Tony?
Alex?
She's married? I don't think so. Are you married? Huh?
To Tony.
To Tony.
Oh. Never mind. I thought you were married.
No, she's just married to Tony.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
just
cool.
last weekend.
So she lives in La 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 and in Queens.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Oh, you
Can you
refer-
do something about that wallpaper in Tony's place?
What do I care?
I love it. Even Alex put it on last night.
She's just there for the loving.
Yes. What do I care about wallpaper?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah. Somebody said last night that I was complaining about Tony and his mother and whether the ghost of his mother exists, and will complain
No,
if he
good grief.
will complain if he changes the wallpaper. And then I mentioned my dead father, who I kind of had some kind of a little meeting with in the studio he used to work out of. But I said that aesthetically. I didn't say that I was talking to ghosts. Okay.
Good grief, people.
God damn it. Yeah.
It would figure that you would be married to him, because he's talking to ghosts. He needs to get one of these people to come through the house and get rid of all the Ghostbusters or something.
I think Tony is really worried that his mother does haunt the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And
No, hey, listen, she does not haunt the house. And if she's there, it is all good.
Oh, very nice. See, that's a nice way of, So you are married to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to
Thank
make
you.
sure.
Listen, we-
That's something about Tony, things you don't know about Tony. He's
I thought
married,
I was
Right.
he's married
lying.
to Kathleen.
I thought I was in line, Kathleen. I thought you and I would get along great.
Damn it.
We'd be making jokes all the time.
Yeah.
Keep each other in stitches.
You couldn't keep up with her, Alan.
Well, I'm hoping she'd teach me, so.
Today's lesson is saddle spanky.
Oh boy. Oh well. Anybody else want to call the show tonight, or what? Or do I just sit here? I've been.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Did you go walking today?
Yes, I did.
It's a nice day,
I
right?
went walking. Yeah, it was a very nice day.
How far did you walk?
Well, I accidentally turned off. Didn't had my wristwatch off for a while, and I think I did about 1.75 miles.
Oh,
Something
okay.
like that today.
He walked until the Statue of Liberty decided to lay down. That's how tired she was.
That's where I went. You saw the video.
I did.
Isn't that a great statue?
It's awesome.
Yeah, they got a statue. They got this. It's a what can you call it? Huh?
A model.
A model or something like that of the Statue of Liberty lying down.
Yep.
Like this. And it's pretty good. It's really cool. And so I did a video there. I did my little thing. You can go to Facebook. It's there. And I took a picture there with it, or video there with it. And then I had this out today, but I'm still trying to learn how to use it. It's got so many bells and whistles now. This is the new GoPro. This is the GoPro 9. And the
Did
thing
you buy
is,
that today, or is that one of the ones you were talking about last night?
I bought this.
Oh no, I think you were talking about Tuesday.
I bought
night.
this a couple of days ago. But wait a minute, I'll show you what it does.
You're right, Al. It was Tuesday.
You
Tuesday.
see, I mean, it has.
'Cause he was talking about it with Phil.
You see, it has a video thing there, for your normal shooting. But if you look on the front, you've got another screen so that you can do selfies. See? So it's really,
You could have saved all that money. You can do selfies with a smartphone.
Huh? Now I want.
Huh?
I
I
don't.
said you could do selfies with a smartphone.
You could do selfies with a smartphone?
Yeah, I have a selfie stick
Yeah.
that I bought. I took one selfie, and that was it. I didn't like it.
You got a selfie what?
It's a selfie stick that you put the smartphone on, and it
Yeah, it's like
extends out
this.
like the
It's
kids
like-
use right before they get knocked over the waterfall. There you go.
Yeah.
Make sure you have it on when you're at Niagara Falls and you're stepping out on the edge of that rock.
Well, you see, I've got a little strap here that I can put around my hand so it doesn't fall
Strap it
off.
on.
Now, if I fall in, then it goes with me.
Yeah, well, so we get to see the whole thing all the way down.
Yeah,
That's even better.
This is the I now can line up all my GoPros. I have the 7, I have the 3, the 7, and the 9 now.
Good God.
Remember
the 3-chip digital that you brought when we went to Europe?
you remember when I was dragging cameras all over Europe, and it was
Yeah.
like
They were in my face and up my ass.
I'm trying to remember which one I was using
that video.
for that, but it was fairly big, and it was 3-chip. It was a 3-chip.
Actually, it was quite petite.
Yeah, I remember the one.
The ass or the camera?
It went bad
I
on me.
was thinking,
It went bad
What are
on
we
me.
talking about tonight? Jeez, this is great.
Yeah, it went bad on me, but that was my favorite camera. But it was
Thanks
about,
for
about
sticking
that
up for
big.
me,
But it's
Brian.
not as small as this, and the quality. And this is 5K. Okay, this will shoot 5K.
I
mean-
know, but back in 97, the 3-chip digital was broadcast quality.
No, it wasn't really. It was still.
Well, you said it was. You lied.
Well, it was the closest thing I could get to it at the time because of the technology. But this beats
Okay, I
any of
forgive you.
this beats any of the broadcast cameras out there. I mean, really,
Wow.
it's phenomenal. But the thing I don't like about it is how small it is. It's a little unwieldy being small. By the way, it also has you can shake it like crazy and it's not going to look like it's shaking at all. And this also has a horizon leveler where I could turn the thing actually upside down. It will still stay straight on the horizon.
Boo, no fun.
yeah, no
What do you
fun.
mean, boo, no fun? Why? You want?
Boo, no fun.
Oh.
You can't get those Batman.
Well, I can turn that off, and then I can get the Batman thing. Yeah. But anyway, that's my newest toy. That, and I'm going to buy 4 8-terabyte drives to put in my NAS here. That sounds
nasty.
That sounds nasty, doesn't it? That sounds filthy. Boy, I'm going to shove those drives right in my NAS. No, a
I'll have
NAS
to Google that.
it's a network array, and you can't possibly lose anything on them. If one of the drives goes bad, you simply put a new drive in there and it just rebuilds, and all the material is safe. So I feel that if I have that going, I'm much safer than if I'm using like hard drives here, which go out all the time. All of a sudden they disappear on you. Stop.
Nobody likes Alex going through a grand mal seizure.
Did I ever tell you the time?
Ow.
There was a time I went down. You know the beach in San Francisco, out where the Cliff House is.
Right.
And there's that whole seawall there.
Yeah, ocean.
Yep.
And I one night I went out there, or one sunset, I went out there with a girlfriend. I don't think it was you. I think it was some other woman that I was going with at the time. It was before I met you.
Right.
And I walk out onto the beach and I'm looking at the sunset. And I turn around and I look at this wall, and in big giant letters, the height of the wall, it says Nobody loves Alex Bennett.
Wow.
Yeah. Was I depressed? I mean,
sad.
God, somebody took time to spray paint or to take, paint or something, and in big letters, I mean, this high, okay? I mean,
Yeah.
across the seawall, nobody loves Alex Bennett.
Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was a different Alex Bennett.
And I
It was
looked at the
probably
woman.
Fish Princess.
And I was looking at the woman I was with at the time, and I went, "Is that true?
Aw.
Is that
He
true?"
said, "Buy me another diamond ring," and it won't be.
But what are the chances I was going to go out to the beach and turn around and see this thing? I'd never went out to that beach. And who
It was
thought to
somebody
write
else.
it on this seawall?
Yeah.
Life is a beach.
If you're- if
no,
you're- if-
it's a bitch.
if you're out there
Especially when she
watching-
puts nobody loves Alex Bennett.
If you're
No,
out there
maybe She
watching,
went out there first.
what? If you're out there,
Did she have spray paint on her fingertips or something?
no. but if whoever did it is out there and is watching this, which is probably impossible, please let me know. I would like to know who put that up there. You know,
Yeah, really.
that's how popular I was.
Now 52 new people joined.
No, we don't get anybody.
with
I should
paint.
say that somewhere, someplace, it says subscribe, right? On the
Rocks?
no, on the YouTube page.
Talking about the rocks and I'm like, subscribe to what?
Subscribe.
On the YouTube page.
Oh, okay. I get
Oh,
it.
okay.
And
Yeah.
and everybody who has a YouTube thing going always say, and don't forget to go down there and subscribe. And I've never ever told people to go down there and subscribe. Now I can't even find it on the page. I don't know where it is. I don't see it.
That sounds so bad. Go down there
You go down there
right.
and subscribe.
and
Hey.
subscribe.
I'm going down there.
Does it say subscribe anywhere on that page?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it does. Oh,
right
okay.
underneath where it says share and save.
Oh, I see. It also says subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, if everybody would touch and hit that subscribe, it would help the program a great deal if you would hit the subscribe. I don't know how it will help it, but it will. You just subscribe, and nothing will happen. No one will come. No salesman will call. Okay.
And one person will win $1 million.
No, no.
Yeah, no. But if you subscribe, you may need a
Here, I got it. They will win a chance to win $10 million.
What?
What I'm going to do is I'll buy a lotto ticket, and the winner will get the lotto ticket. And good luck, But
Yeah.
you have a chance to win.
A scratched off
That's what
lotto
that's what
ticket.
our governor did here for vaccinations. They said you have a chance to win $5 million. And I'm going,
Our
well.
governor outdid him.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me finish. He said $5 million. I'm going, wow, we finally are beating out Ohio with this deal. But it turns out, no, you're getting a fucking $20 lottery ticket
Yeah.
that could get you $5 million. Come
How
on.
about a free Harley? I want a free
Harley. Right.
Yes.
I want a free harlot. Da-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Oh,
How about a used one?
She's spray painting a wall somewhere.
yeah. So anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, no, I don't know where we were. We weren't anywhere. in particular.
I was cutting vegetables and you guys were heckling me. My daughter asked, why are they talking about you?
Were you were cutting vegetables?
I was cutting some vegetables up, and you guys were saying, "Where's Neri?"
No, we just we like you, and we were wondering where you were. And if you were chopping vegetables, you're allowed to do that, especially if it's for lovely Adrian.
I almost cut off my finger.
Did you really?
No.
Oh. I've never lost a limb yet. So.
Well, thank God.
You know,
My godfather lost them on the lawnmower. I know what he's doing. Reached his hand in there for some reason, and the thing cut a couple of fingers off.
I'm gonna tell you a story. This is a scary story. I was working in Houston, Texas, a place that Charlie's very aware of. I was working at
KSUK.
I thought it was KFC.
No, it was
Kentucky Fried
KOCK.
Oh, okay.
God, I can't remember the name of the station now. Boy,
KUNT.
Anyway, it was no, it wasn't K5.
KGAY.
Come on, now you're really screwing with me. Now I'll never come up with it.
Okay, KBLO.
God.
I'm sorry.
What is she smoking up there?
I can't believe that I can't remember the name of this radio station.
My bad.
But anyway.
That's it. Ain't my bad.
KPD.
Oh, forget it.
KILT.
So you were in Houston, Texas. What about the story?
Well, it's KILT, yeah.
Okay.
Killed.
Oh, that's the
yeah.
only Houston station I know.
Yeah, killed. Killed. Anyway, I was working at KILT. I was always going to say KILT, and then my mind was going like, wasn't that in San Francisco? And, yeah. See, I'm out of it. It's this drug I take. Anyway.
You stick to that story.
I was at Killed.
Oh, shit.
And I was James Bond there. That's where I did the James Bond thing, right? With a license to Killed. Get it? Anyway. So they always did these things where it was almost like they were trying to kill off the staff, They would do all these stunts and stuff. So they had this stunt where out at the Astrodome, they put up a big, one of these dunking machines.
Oh yeah.
And with a
Dunk tank.
with a dunk tank.
Yeah.
And so they say, we want you to get out on the thing and do the dunk tank. And I said, okay, I guess I'll do it, So we get there, and they go, well, we got bad news. He said, what? We haven't had time to fill up the tank.
The hell?
Don't give it no water.
Go sit on the bench,
I
Alex.
said,
with
I,
an empty-
I don't know if you've ever
kidding.
seen these things without water in them,
Right.
but it's about a 9-foot drop.
Shit.
And a bunch of people, a bunch of baseball players from the Astros were going to come out and try to hit the target and dunk me. But, they're going to dunk me into midair. And I'm not going to do that. So now they say, well, go out there, get on that thing, sit there. And I'm not going to sit there. And I'm kind of holding on to the side of this thing, and they're yelling and screaming at me. And the Astros are starting to throw balls at this target, and I'm not exactly on the seat because I don't want to be on the seat because I'm going to break a leg or something. And so I'm holding on to this thing, and they're yelling and screaming. And finally, when it was all over, luckily the Astros were such lousy pitchers, they couldn't hit the target. And I got off of the thing, and they said, you know what nearly happened to you? And I said, no. They said, well, did you notice on the dunking machine there's an armature? And you had your arm around it holding on to it, and had they managed to hit the target, it would have gone up and cut your arm off.
Oh.
Wow.
That's the
Nothing
closest
like
I
safe
came to
equipment
losing.
out there.
That's the closest I've come to losing a limb. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, that station was KDIE.
No. It was KILT, which is pretty close.
KARM. KARM.
Yeah.
AR. That's good.
Kathleen, it was called K Shut the Fuck Up.
Yes.
You can spank me next time you see me.
I would love to do that. Yeah.
Make sure you got your GoPro on your wrist, please.
Yeah.
Only there's a little difference between when you and I were going with each other and now, because I'd spank you and they go, oh, my wrist is hurting from the arthritis. So it's,
In our automated machine where these sit,
Yeah, I have one here.
they keep indexing across the way.
Mm-hmm.
They had these two cleats. They're like Teflon pieces. and this guy was cleaning the machine while he had it running. And this is like when we were first starting out in the company, so we didn't really have too much safety stuff. So as he was going, as he was indexing, because he had the doors open, and now you have everything safety, so you have the door open, everything shuts down. So he had a chem wipe, and every time he indexed, he was wiping it, and he would index. He dropped the
tissue.
The wipe and index, and he grabbed it. He goes to grab it and the index, and he grabbed his finger and cut it off. So we had to stop the machine, and one guy had to grab his finger and put it on ice, and we rushed him to the hospital.
Did they get the finger back on?
Yeah, they did.
And is it working now?
I don't know.
Or he just
we
walked?
fired him after.
That's right.
You fired him?
He's now a proctologist.
I know. I was just thinking they fixed the finger, and now when he walks by Brian's office,
Like
he
that.
goes.
That's right.
It's easier for him.
Wow.
Comedy hour. Yeah.
Who was
our
it?
governor beat your governor in with like 1.6 billion. If you get your COVID shot, you will be put into a lottery. Only people, not as you get the shot, but
Well,
after
you see,
get it.
fuck that. I got my shot early on, and I'm not eligible for anything.
You are here. You are here.
Oh, really?
That's what I'm saying. It's not. We're not giving you $50 to go get your shot. Once you get in the system, the state has a database of everybody that's got a shot, apparently, and the people that have already got a shot, they've got a chance at winning. I think the top prize is like $2,500 or something. That's not bad. I mean, so, but there's a lot of prizes, and they're gonna
It might be. I understand. Actually, Gavin Newsom is giving away a prize for getting, the shot.
Every vote he can
get. Getting the shot, and it's the first prize is dinner at the French Laundry. So,
well, $1,500 is about right.
Yeah.
I think Cuomo's, if you win, you get sexually harassed.
Yeah.
I had my first shot.
I don't know. I think what's the big whoop? Number one, he's Italian. And Italian men.
That's a man.
The Italian men would come onto mud. I mean, they're just they're on the make.
On the mud.
They're on the make constantly. Okay, and if you're Italian, I don't think you're going to be bothered by me saying that. The only person that ruins that whole hypothesis is Tony, but that's another story.
Because he's a good husband.
Yeah. By the way, Tony, if you're listening tonight, did you know you're married to Kathleen?
He knows.
Yeah. Oh, he does. He knows.
Even worse, he could be married to Alex.
Yeah. Anyway, where were we?
Italians. Cuomo.
Oh, yeah, no. So
What's the matter?
So I mean, he grew up kind of being that way, not being rude particularly, but being amorous, let's say. And today you can't even be amorous. Forget it. I can't say to Kathleen, "Hey, you're wearing a nice dress today." I'll suddenly get hauled before some committee and have to atone for my sins.
That's pretty pathetic.
And I think we've gone a little too far on that.
Yeah.
I think that, if I were around today,
He's dead.
Yes, Tony.
You're a ghost.
I'm a ghost. No, if I were out dating today, if I were out doing my radio program like in San Francisco and I were dating today, I would have to be very careful about my behavior. Just in dating. Am I right?
Yeah, I think if you had internet today, you would be dangerous.
In what respect?
This goes back to Kathleen the other night when she said she didn't have cell service, and you said, "Do you have internet service?" And she's like, "Yeah, duh, I'm talking to you right now."
Well, I would be called to account for a lot of the jokes and stuff we did on the radio show in the morning and things
really?
like that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite being, why women have periods? Because they deserve them. Okay.
God, not even Charlie.
What Feldman usually say? Did Feldman say something about a woman bleeding for 3 days and not dying?
No, that was Slayton. That was Slayton. I don't trust anybody that can bleed for 3 days and not die.
Yeah, Slayton. Yeah.
You know, I'll never forget David Feldman. We went out to, there was a steakhouse right down the street from, you know, it was on frickin' Chestnut. What was the name of that place? They had the cream spinach. What the hell?
Oh, that was
House of Prime Rib.
No. That's the place I used to take everybody to.
Yes.
No.
And so it was you, me, and Feldman went there, and we ate dinner and stuff. And you go, "Oh, I've got this. I'll pay for this." And they bring the credit card thing.
No. Yeah.
And Feldman leaves the tip, and he leaves it on your credit card.
No. He says to me, he says, "Oh, hey, Alex, I know you're picking up the check, but let me take care of the tip." And I'm thinking to myself, you know, when did I ever know Feldman, this cheap bastard,
he has $20 onto it,
to ever pick up a check, right? So he says, "Let me take care of the tip." And I said, "Oh, okay." So he takes the thing that they hand me for the credit card, and he writes the tip on it and says, "There."
There you go.
And he's not even Jewish.
He is Jewish.
Yeah, with a name like Feldman, he's got to be. So that's funny.
Yeah.
God, he was funny.
But I mean, you know, just the things that we said on the air, you know, that we didn't mean anything by it. You know, I mean, can you imagine Rodney Dangerfield? Take my wife. Oh no, Henny Youngman. Take my wife, please.
Right.
Oh, that's a sexist joke. That's a crime.
My son and I were watching Jeff Dunham, and I'm telling my son, "Holy shit." He could not do that now.
Senor Jalapeno? Yeah.
All of everything. We were dying, and I said, "Oh no."
I've told
you couldn't do it now, they can.
I've told you guys my Jeff Dunham story.
Yep.
Oh God. He was crazy. This guy was nuts. He was out of his mind. I mean, he had these puppets, and they were just he was like attached to them, like they were part of his.
Well, since he was a kid, he was an only child.
Mm-hmm.
No, but he had some pretty racist puppets.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing for an act now, but all I know, he had this grumpy old man, and they wanted me to take a picture with him for Comedy Tonight, right?
Walter, yep.
And so we're sitting there. And it's Dunham, it's this cranky old man puppet, and me. And he looks over at me while they're taking the pictures and says, "I hear you don't like prop comics." And I said, "No, I don't mind prop comics. It's ventriloquists I can't stand." And
what a great picture.
And the grumpy old man literally turns over to me like this and bares his teeth. And I'm going, this guy is nuts. You know.
So they had, I remember one of the early morning zoos that one of the stations called their show The Zoo.
Oh, they all called themselves
they all did.
Okay, so one of the guys says, I don't remember who, many years ago, he says, "Do you know what they call a Mexican baptism?" And everybody's like scratching their head, you know, for a minute. And he says, "A bean dip." And I got to tell you, it was funny, but I think nowadays it would be horrible.
Oh, today you'd be out of a job.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be out of a job. Yeah. And I read all the time online about broadcasters who pull at some kind of joke, and it's a little I mean, compared to the stuff we were doing back in the day, it was minor. And they're out the door. They're gone. Tim Conway, remember Tim Conway, the comic?
Yes.
Carol Burnett had a son. His name is Tim Conway Jr. and he works at he did work at KFI in Los Angeles, and he did a team show with some other woman. There was some guy who they were making fun of, who was a broadcaster on television or something like that, who had an Asian wife. And Conway did an Asian voice, and they did some kind of joke. It wasn't really what can we call it, racist in nature. It was just, but it was him doing an Asian voice. Fired. Fired. Just, it's not like, why don't you go on the air and apologize, or why don't you take a few days off and then come back and apologize. It was, goodbye, you're through.
Go to work for Fox News where they won't fire you for stupidity.
Well, no, they probably fired Fox News for that,
Really?
too. Sure, they fired Janine Pirro.
How come they don't get rid of Hannity?
Well, they will.
Speaking of a loser.
They will, Hannity's days are numbered. You're quiet tonight, Trucker Steve.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
No, I actually got my first shot on Monday.
Yeah, and how'd it go? In the arm? Yeah.
I had a little bit of a sore arm, but not too bad.
Oh, that always happens.
My wife got hers the same day. And she had a really sore arm.
Yeah, but that's a common
Really
reaction. Okay, but that's a common reaction. The second shot, a lot of people get like flu symptoms for a day or so, and then it's fine,
Yeah, my sister-in-law who's going through breast cancer right now. She just had her second shot yesterday, and she had a really bad headache this morning.
Yeah,
and the chills.
Yeah, well, that happens sometimes, but it goes away, and it's a sign that it's working.
So I understand they're giving shots at Mar-a-Lago now.
Are they?
Come on.
No, they're doing shots at Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, that's it. I got it wrong.
What got me kind of weird was, did you hear me with Pearl about him and his shot?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he finally got his shot?
I can't get. No, he hasn't gotten a shot yet.
What's he waiting for?
And I go, "You gonna go get your shot?" He goes, "Yeah, sure I am." I'm going, "Come on, don't be."
Is
don't
he
be
anti-vax? Is he Republican?
No, he's just lazy. I think some people aren't getting the shot because they're afraid of getting shots.
Yeah, that's possible.
I think they got to come out with an oral vaccine if they're gonna really nip this thing in the bud.
So easier. I mean, they don't usually make oral vaccines, but they make pills. You take if you get COVID, you take the pills.
Well, they did the oral vaccine for polio, and what happened was the Sabin, the what do you call it, the Salk vaccine, which was the injection, did okay, but they got every kid in the world practically inoculated when Sabin came out with the oral vaccine, and that changed the whole dynamic of it.
That was the sugar cube, right?
Yeah, because kids didn't, kids are afraid of getting a shot.
Yeah. Oh my God, I loved getting a shot when I was a kid. It was the smell of isopropyl alcohol. Oh yeah, give me that shot.
Oh yeah, baby, let me get high.
This is the sickest woman I've ever known.
I know.
Yeah, the kids got their shots.
The kids got
Simon and Stephanie got their first shot. Stephanie just sat there bored, and then Simon almost ripped the needle out of her hand because he moved. He kept moving when she was trying to put it in his arm.
Oh boy.
He hates shots. So I took a picture, and he has like 1 foot on the ground like he's ready to make a
something, you just got to tell him that if he just sits there and let them do it, he won't even feel it really. I mean, these needles today are, if you just move accidentally, it'll give you the injection. I mean, it's not like the old days where they had a big fat needle and they stuck it in your arm.
Now wait till he gets a little bit older, Brian, and has to get a cortisone shot.
Yeah.
Then the needles grow in size.
There we go. That was the one I got there, and it's still.
Yeah, but
I still got a black and blue mark. This is 2.5 weeks later. Yeah. And I may have to go back for more because it's still bothering me a little
My
bit.
bruise is almost gone on my arm. I closed the door.
And this is an important
on
hand
my arm.
for me,
3 weeks later.
I need all the dexterity I can there.
I'm sure.
Occasionally I sleep on it so it goes numb, and then I think it's somebody else.
You talking about your penis, your
Oh,
hand?
that's when you use your left hand.
That's right. The ultimate rejection, while your hand goes to sleep while you're masturbating.
Sounds like experience.
Yeah, that is the ultimate rejection.
It is.
Yeah. Or if your hand refuses to move, you know.
God, I hate when that happens.
I mean, if you've got to like move your hand a lot and do that, it's kind of like being married. Yeah.
On the next episode of Handerella,
Yeah. Yeah.
the hand that wouldn't move.
Yeah. Right. But no, I still have a little pain there from the little. You know, I'm hoping that it completely goes away, but if it doesn't hurt as much as it did. It's not like
Your
immobile.
carpal tunnel?
No.
Why did they give you the shot?
Because I had arthritis. I have arthritis.
Oh, arthritis. Oh,
Yeah, this is a very commonplace, by the way, for people to get arthritis.
I have carpal tunnel in my right wrist, and they give me a shot every 4 months.
Well, you know,
Cortisone.
what's that tunnel that goes between San Francisco?
Caldecott.
Caldecott, yes, right. And she said Caldecott. Okay, just want you to know that. And it's the Caldecott tunnel, and at one point there was a explosion in the Caldecott
yeah.
tunnel. Remember that
Yep.
Gasoline
Oh,
tank?
absolutely.
gasoline tanker truck that in the middle of
Yeah.
the tunnel blew up, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And after
They
that,
didn't have any fire suppression in there. Now they do.
and they couldn't do traveling through there to San Francisco for a week or so, and that became known as carpool tunnel syndrome.
Yes.
Carpool
Put up
tunnel
bump.
syndrome.
Well, lucky old California. The news
Jeff,
flash.
carpool tunnel syndrome.
You don't have to
Trucker
say it
Steve,
slower.
carpool tunnel syndrome.
You don't have to say it slower or louder. We heard you the first time.
Carpool tunnel
We
syndrome.
got it. We got it. So I
It'll be at
understand.
the punchline the rest of the week. Try the veal.
Yeah.
With nobody there.
Look on the timing.
California's going to
Yeah.
decriminalize psychedelic drugs because they're used in psychiatry now.
Oh, really? All of them?
Yeah, you were talking about it the other night.
All of them? Are they using LSD? Are they doing?
I don't know what
LSD?
they're using.
And
Psilocybin mushrooms.
Well,
is the last time
psilocybin, I know they're doing for cancer patients who want to deal with death. It helps them accept it. You know.
Maybe we should have an Alex Bennett LSD show. Could you imagine that?
I mean, I'll send you all a tab of acid, and we'll all do it at the
Totally.
same time and see what happens on the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And only my husband won't take it because he doesn't do drugs, Tony.
That's right. He doesn't.
As well as the first time.
By the way, how long have you and Tony been married?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay.
You were the one that suggested it, right?
Yeah.
Kathleen, wasn't you were the one that said that.
Alex.
Yeah, you said get him a girlfriend. And you said
Yep.
I said get him a girlfriend, not a wife.
Well, she's an overachiever.
Yeah.
Give him a break, Brian. He's having trouble remembering, things from 10 minutes ago. You want him to remember 2 weeks ago?
What didn't I remember 10 minutes ago?
What?
He's already forgot.
You already forgot it.
What he really wants is a new mother.
By the way, hit the subscribe button. When you hit the subscribe. I wonder if since I told people to hit the subscribe button, I can find out here. Has anybody hit the subscribe button? Watch. Nobody,
I take
right?
my shirt off, but I'm married.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Your husband will never know.
Do you know how many people? Do you know how many people have hit the subscribe button since I suggested hitting the subscribe button?
0.
-1.
0.
That's right. Do as you're told.
No, it's still the same as it was before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as it ever was.
Do I have any women on my Facebook page here who?
You scared them all away.
Well,
Or I
mean,
did.
We have. Let me see here.
I
Friends.
think all these women that were coming to
Friends.
you were from the Betty Ford Clinic.
If friends requests. Oh, here we got some new ones tonight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on a second, folks.
Show them. Wait a minute. Go slow because I want to get a picture
Let
of
me
them.
see here. Do I want to? Let me see here. Do I
Mike Hunt.
Here-
That's probably one of them.
Here's Smith Carey. I don't see. I mean, she doesn't look like she wants to be my fan, you know. So we'll delete her. Here's Kate Adola Alley. Oh, she has a baby. She's a mother. Okay, yeah, and or either that or she's selling the baby. Let me see here. Gregory, we'll get back. And Greg David. Guadalupe Garcia.
You better check ID on that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
I gotta get a YouTube.
Guadalupe Garcia with pictures of kids with braces on their teeth. What the hell is that?
What the hell?
Here is, let's see here. That's Guadalupe Garcia. I hit the delete, and I delete him. Oh, Christina Harris. So she looks like maybe she's legit. Maybe, I don't know. No, she doesn't look legit. Well, I'll keep her. I won't get.
She also looks like she's 14.
What?
There is somebody that asked me to be friends, and they're friends with all you guys.
Oh,
I
really?
get those all the time.
Yeah, Michelle.
Michelle?
You know, this
Oh,
14-year-old.
not that Michelle.
This 14-year-old just came from the governor's house. Now she wants to be your friend, Alex.
Stop it already.
That's Magget.
You know, what are you doing? You putting? Oh, you mean our governor? You putting down our governor? You making fun of our governor?
Yeah.
You know.
Hey.
Yeah. You know. And I also hate it when they come up with things that somebody supposedly did 20 years ago.
Yeah.
They got
The
this.
memory all of a sudden woke
Well,
up.
there was this girl. I think Cosmo had a Teen Cosmo, or something, or Teen Vogue. That was it. Teen Vogue. She got fired because of something.
I know, it was
she
stupid. 20 fucking years ago. Who gives a
She
shit?
was 17 or something.
Yeah.
People change.
She said,
Good God, she was a
said,
kid.
I was 17. I was stupid.
Exactly.
You know? Well, you know, we got to hold it against you now. What do you mean hold it against you now? I also get tired of these radio stations that fire people because they posted something on Twitter.
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
Or
Since
Facebook
when?
or whatever.
They didn't do it on their radio show. What's Twitter got to do with it? You know.
And what does your outside life have to do with your job?
Yeah, exactly. It's just gotten insane.
It's an invasion of privacy.
You know, and there are people getting fired who I don't feel bad about because like right wingers and things like that. But geez, you know. Here's a part I think I don't get. The last 5 minutes of the show, and I'm bringing it up. Why the hell are the Republicans fighting against a January 6th commission? What could they possibly have against trying to just suss the whole thing out and get all the information they can about what happened that day?
They don't want Trump to be mad at him.
But what is wrong with it? You know, what are they finding so terrible about it? They don't have a good argument against it. You know, and it's not.
You know, it's like a mental illness.
It really is.
It is.
You know.
I mean, what the hell? Do these people, they cannot discern between right and wrong? I mean, really, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. I mean, it's that bad. It's that bad. I mean, I just don't understand it. Come on, we hold a commission. We want to find out. We did a 9/11 commission in which they went in and checked to see why it happened and how it happened and so on, you know. But no, we can't have a committee to check something in which there are a bunch of people attacked the Capitol. You know,
it caused $40 million worth of damage.
Yes.
To the Capitol.
Yes.
Right.
And somehow it's like nothing happened. You know, oh, it was just another day.
And then
in the
these
park.
stupid folks that broke the law were like, "Oh, Trump told me to," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm so ashamed to be a human." I mean, are people that stupid?
I guess so.
Yeah,
There's
go
enough
jump
of
off
them
a
that are
cliff.
raising their
Okay.
hands.
Wait a minute. You've just come to the conclusion that Americans are stupid? I mean, America's a very stupid country. In
Because
fact,
you
it's
can't
hard to
take,
believe that we're the only
Hey.
intelligent ones here, except, of course, for Trucker Steve, who isn't an American, so we can't count him in on this conversation.
Oh, that's low.
What do you
we have-
mean?
we
He's a
have 46
Canadian.
people.
He's a Canadian.
I understand.
He's
that. We have
lucky.
46
He's a
people.
Canadian. He gets health stuff and everything.
Live chat, 46 people.
Live chat, what? 46,
Yeah, the YouTube chat has got 46 people.
47,
now.
47 are watching
Yep.
right now as of this
That's
moment.
because we haven't mentioned the T word.
Yeah.
Tits?
No.
Well, as long as there are 47 of you,
Wait a minute, Kathleen. Tits have a purpose. Trump had none.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Wait a minute, let me go over and see if anybody's hit the subscribe
Dude, Tits, what are
button.
you talking about?
Yes.
Nobody's hit the
The
sub-
secret word is,
but-
and then flash it across the bottom, and that's
By
when
the
they
way,
subscribe.
you'll be happy to hear that nobody has hit the subscribe button yet.
The people that are listening don't know how to do that, Alex. You
Yeah.
gotta
What do you mean? You just go down there and click on the subscribe button.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna unsubscribe.
No, no,
unsubscribe?
don't do that.
Oh, just see if it goes down.
You're
One of
gonna-
those
you're gonna-
girls will
okay,
jump in and
unsubscribe.
take the spot.
Unsubscribe. Let me see what happens here.
I unsubscribed.
You
They're all,
unsubscribed?
"Oh, fuck
Okay,
that
let
shit,
me
I'm
look. Let me
subscribing."
look. Yep, it shows.
really?
Okay, so now subscribe again.
Okay.
That way Alex will feel
You
good that
see?
somebody's
Right down here, people, subscribe.
Yeah,
Hit the
okay,
red subscribe.
let me see here. Wait a minute, it hasn't come back. Did you subscribe?
Yeah, I did. I did. Subscribe.
There it
Just-
is. Okay, we're back.
Okay, it's working.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad we could verify YouTube.
Yeah. So nobody, folks, is subscribing. So if you don't hit the subscribe button, you can't watch the show from here on in. How's that?
Yeah, just threaten everybody.
Yeah.
You should be like, man, we don't want you watching our show.
Kathleen's
Fuck all
gonna-
y'all.
Kathleen's
Do
gonna
not subscribe.
Kathleen's gonna come out to your house and beat the crap out of you. Right? Right, Kathleen? Here.
Don't worry, Kathleen. I'll be sitting in the car with the engine running.
Awesome.
I'm playing here with spermatozoa.
Oh.
If you have a truck, even better. I'll just dive into the back.
Yeah.
Sure,
right.
no problem.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'll have my shotgun ready in case somebody chases you.
Oh, really?
Okay, well, I'm divorced now.
Wait a minute. Did you?
Now, where's your husband? Was he cheating on you?
Wait a minute. Did you divorce Tony?
Oh, actually, no. Tony would never cheat on me. I would never cheat on Tony.
Yeah, but you
He's
just
not here.
But you divorced him. How much of his comic book collection did you get?
None of it.
Yeah.
I would.
And
I would
clean up.
never be that way.
You would never be that way? Oh.
Nope. You know, I was engaged one time, and I totally gave back the ring, everything.
What'd
Really?
you do with it, Alex?
What? What?
He said, what
What'd
did you
with
do
the
with
ring?
it?
She was engaged.
We
What'd
were
you do
never
with the ring?
engaged. We
Oh.
were never engaged.
They say the
This
engagement
was
ring.
before I met you.
No, they say there's the engagement ring, there's the wedding ring, and then comes the suffering.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
As
Boom!
David Lee Roth.
Wow.
Life's
the
a
bell.
bitch until you divorce one.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Well, it's
Kinda like a
over.
funeral
Thank
being
God
married,
it's
right?
over, folks.
Been there.
Remember,
done that.
don't subscribe.
Whatever you do, don't subscribe, otherwise your computer will explode.
That's right.
In fact, if you subscribe to anybody on the internet, don't push that button because
If you
you're-
subscribe, you'll get a used lotto ticket.
you get
And
it.
you'll get canceled.
Yeah, yeah. And, and Trucker Steve will come out to your house with his truck and run you over. Right?
You'll get a dream, your dream date with Alex Bennett.
Yeah.
And I'll say you touch me inappropriately, and I'll show them on the doll.
Oh.
You are the doll. Anyway, thank you, Trucker Steve. Thank you, Charlie Wallace. Thank you, Jeff. And thank you to Brian Neary. See, I'm pointing these people out. I'm tickling under his nose here. There we go. And there's Kathleen, and I of course I'm not gonna. I'll go down here. There's nothing there, but you know. And so, anyway, that's it for tonight, everybody. Why don't you give a big wave goodbye, and I'll give a big wave goodbye at you, okay? There they go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the citizen panel that we have assembled tonight. There'll be another one assembling next, right here on Gabnet, on the intersection with Jack Bishop. He's next over most of the same station. I'll see you tomorrow night right here for the last show of the week, actually. And so, as always, if you see her, tell her I love her. And by the way, if you haven't been vaccinated, get vaccinated. And if you're not vaccinated, wear a mask. And if you're, just be safe. That's all we want you to be. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody. Bye.